guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, as we know, Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan have officially broken up. And, you know, a lot of people are wondering what's next for Lori Harvey. Okay, is she going to get with another rapper, another baller? I could see Lori Harvey dating a billionaire. Or somebody, you know, in business, an entrepreneur, somebody really rich. I can even see Lori Harvey getting with like a prince, an African prince. As long as there's money in his pocket. You know, Lori stays where the money resides. Another thing is I can definitely see Future reaching out to Lori Harvey. You know, they've had an on and off relationship. You know, remember when she first got with Michael B. Jordan, he started dissing her in records, saying that he don't want her, which was false. You know, he wanted Lori Harvey. Okay, she's the one that got away from him because, you know, she's one of the few women that he's messed with that haven't gotten pregnant. Okay, so with that being said, though, they are not going to last, but I can see her marrying a billionaire, a prince, you know, somebody that's a businessman, an entrepreneur, somebody with a lot of money that's going to fit her lifestyle and take care of her, okay? Because that's what Lori Harvey wants. Speaking of Michael B. Jordan, should Michael B. Jordan give Sweetie or Megan Thee Stallion another chance? Now, like I said before Sweetie officially blew up in the industry, she used to mess with Michael B. Jordan, okay? So maybe they can try things out one more time. Or should he go with Megan Thee Stallion? I don't really feel like it would last with either one, but I do feel like Megan getting with Michael B. Jordan would be a good look for her. Okay. I do feel like Party is not on Megan's level. I do feel like he's an opportunist and eventually she will see that. But with that being said, I feel like Michael B. Jordan, that would be a good look for Megan Thee Stallion. The thing is, he don't want to be involved in the Tory Lanez case. So, you know, maybe once the case is over and if the verdict is in her favor, she can possibly get with Michael B. Jordan and then leave, you know, Party with Cardi B at the studio, okay? Because we all know she needs him to help her write her raps, okay? And she can get with Michael. Moving on to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is still the #1 female rapper to debut on Apple's global charts at #1, okay? Now, some fans are asking, how can that be possible? Because, you know, Megan has dropped a record with Dua Lipa, and Doja Cat has been killing it on the charts, okay, especially in 2022. Well, here's the thing, though. Doja Cat has not released any solo music in 2022 besides the Vegas, you know, single for the soundtrack. And we got to remember, Doja Cat has a Spotify deal, so she's going to be #1 on Spotify. She's not going to be #1 on Apple Music, okay? This is a game of politics, okay? Now, if she had an Apple deal, then she probably would be #1 on Apple. And she might be #1 for the first day, but they're not going to keep her at #1 because, you know, she's in cahoots with Spotify. And, you know, Apple and Spotify are competition. And then we also got to realize that Nicki been in the game for a long time. So it shouldn't shock anybody that she would be the only female rapper to debut at #1. Okay, the people love Nicki Minaj. She's still selling. Okay, and you know, when Doja Cat has some years in the game, you know, she will be able to debut at #1. Okay, on Apple Music. Speaking of Doja Cat, she has outperformed Cardi B because she has the most top 10 hits globally on Spotify. But like I said before, Cardi B hasn't released any music. So, of course, you know, Doja Cat will surpass her. And then on top of that, I think a lot of people gravitate towards Doja Cat right now. She's the hottest out. And that's why I feel like Atlantic, instead of watching Nicki, they need to be watching Doja Cat because she's about to take Cardi B's spot. Also, Cardi B announced on her Centerfold app that she will be having Up and WAP on her second album. Okay. So a lot of fans are not too happy about that because they feel like WAP is old. I kind of feel like this. I understand why she's doing it because she can add WAP and up to her album sales. Not first week, but total. Okay. So, if she sells 150,000 first week, by the second week, it could be 250,000 or 300K, and then she'll be close to going gold. And mind you, WAP is supposed to go diamond. That's why she's really doing this, okay? Or I should say Atlantic. You can't give her all the credit. But WAP sold 9.9 million copies so far, is very, very close to diamond. So Atlantic is strategically doing that so that way it can help her with her album sales. Is it right? I don't feel like it's right to add WAP. I think it would make more sense just for Up to be on the album. That's like Nicki adding Yikes that came out like 3 years ago to her current album, okay, to help with the sales. I mean, WAP is old, so it just doesn't make any sense to me. But I understand why she's doing it because it's going to benefit her in the long run. Moving on to Kylie. Now, some fans are not happy that people are referring to Kylie as a self-made billionaire because, she was born into wealth. They feel like that title should belong to Rihanna because Rihanna grew up poor. She got it out of the mud. She had to do a lot to get to the top. And a lot of people feel like things were handed to Kylie. But I will say this. Yes, things were probably handed on to Kylie. She got things easier than most people because of her family. But, she still put in the work. Do I feel like Kylie's products are a little bit lazy? Absolutely. I don't feel like her products are nowhere near Fenty. I have noticed that Kylie has gotten a lot of complaints when it comes to her products and how they're not really as great as they should be when it comes to the cost. But people still support Kylie. But her star power is dwindling down. As for Rihanna, I think that she has a lot of great products. Not everything is great, though. From Fenty, okay? I've used some of, Rihanna's products, and I will say this. The skincare line is not that great, but Fenty makeup is phenomenal. I like that. And, I hear good reviews in regards to her lingerie line. Okay, but they both worked hard. It's just that Kylie has obviously gotten it easier because of her family. But I feel like, you can't really take anything away from Kylie because technically she could have just been a socialite like Lori Harvey. Okay, no shade, but Lori Harvey just dropped her skincare line. Prior to that, she was just known as, a thought that was sleeping around with rappers, okay? And still is, okay? I don't really hear too many people really talk about her skincare line, but she has this controversy with Kim Kardashian, so that would give it a little bit of buzz. Moving on to Mariah. So it has been recently reported that she is getting sued because she got that #1 hit, All I Want for Christmas, and allegedly Andy Stone claims that he actually wrote a record back in 1989 with the same name, and he did not give Mariah Carey permission to actually use the same title for her Christmas song. So let me know who's in the right and who's in the wrong in this situation. I think the main reason why Mariah Carey is getting sued is because she goes #1 every time Christmas comes around. And then on top of that, allegedly, she makes $1 million from the song each year. So that's why they're trying to come for her coin. Now, do I feel like it's worth $20 million? No. And I don't really feel like the songs sound similar. They just have the similar name. I do feel like this could be kind of a reach, okay? Because at the end of the day, I mean, why are you suing now? It's been 20, 30 years. Hang it up, flat screen. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Have an amazing day.